Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium. You walk in this place, you can feel the echoes. So many epic moments have unfolded on this field. And today, the Fighting Irish hoping to reawaken that in this big contest. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on the 12th ranked team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And they'll use the ground game here. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And he'll set up to throw. He finds the running back in the flat. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes a quick catch. Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
He hands it off from the gun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking right. This one caught. Good enough for first down yardage.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Quick throw caught on the left side. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. The freshman with a little too much air under that one.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's going to take off. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And third and short to hand the ball off. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Hey, Chris, if you look at where this drive started, it's a nice first down to be able to give them just a little bit more breathing room here and be able to really get down to how they want to attack this defense here early in the game.
The ball is picked off. Can he take it all the way? Touchdown, Texas Tech. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Great cut there. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 33-yard line. This drive is going now.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And at first down, they go right back to him.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll run it from the gun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Third down coming up.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert third and short here from the 50. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's looking to scramble. Now trapped behind the line. It'll be a short loss.
Oh, my goodness. That looked to be the defensive back who came flying up there to put the pressure on the quarterback.
The sack by the defense forces fourth down and a punt. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? And the single back takes the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
He's got his man in the open field.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Texas Tech 14, Notre Dame 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Now, they've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down marker.
The Red Raiders getting set on 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the 4th quarter, it really starts to wear you out.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Texas Tech, number 24, with the catch and score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Texas Tech 21, Notre Dame 0.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Running back has it on a screen now. Impressive spin there. And they're finally able to stop him. A great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they sent a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to...
It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. And they keep it going. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. That's a design quarterback keeper. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Snags the quick throw. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
They'll run it here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Big play. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 35.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Red Raiders line it up with 1st and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it. They come up with that touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Notre Dame, 7.
And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Tailback with another carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you press.
That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a quick grab. They'll get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. 1st and goal, a good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. If you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
And he knocks through the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. The Red Raiders hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Enough for the 1st, but still going. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Proctor. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. Shotgun empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sticks. It's Proctor. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, and they're just playing very efficiently right now.
1st down, looking to throw the football. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the play. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Proctor. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage. Here comes the up-tempo offense. It's press coverage now from these DBs. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. 4th out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the 2nd and 3rd option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead he gets that.
And he takes it into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes it 35-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break.
14.
This one will be fair caught. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. And it's good for a first down to the 36. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. They try a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Red Raiders will kick this away to start the second half. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. Inside the 10. He's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Chris, how about the safety here? Just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception, and I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
And the PAT is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Notre Dame, 14.
This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. The ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Spinning out of the tackle. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Here's the second down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Receiver in motion now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And now the defense able to bring him down.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech. And this one is getting ugly. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Extra points. What's the uprights? Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Texas Tech, 49. Notre Dame, 14.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Defense is coming after him. Down he goes. A sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Cut quickly. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Handoff in a single back formation. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. Keeping it on the ground here. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Quick throw. The catch is made. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Who makes the grab? And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Red Raiders come to the line with first and goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's into the end zone, but there is a marker on the play. Let's check that out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, Makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lets it fly to the wideout. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Going the other way, can they stop him? Ball carrier running through tackles. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Now rolling out to his left. He's got it for a big gain. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Irish. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
21.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Wideout's now clustered. And looking to throw now on first down. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Past the 10, and he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. This might be coming back. So the offense declines the penalty after the big play. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away.
Texas Tech, 63. Notre Dame, 21.
And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Looking to throw it on first down. The pocket breaking down. And the junior able to get home with the sack. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Going the other way, can they catch him? Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Can you believe it? The PAT is no good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26.
And your Notre Dame Fighting Irish will take over 1st and 10.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. The shotgun running play call. Quick spin on the run. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And they heave it deep downfield. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
They're going to run it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control. We can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the single back takes the handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Short pass finds the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And that run produces a decent gain.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. And the Red Raiders will look to convert here on 4th down. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Fresh set of downs for the offense, 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the catch.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And that catch is hauled in. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Looking to chuck it again. Caught for the completion. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught, completion. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. We'll give it to the running back. Powering through.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I'm not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team.
Check this out. It's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. They've got a big cushion here in the latter stages. Great feeling to be up big on the road. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So this team is beginning to stack wins now against really high-quality opposition. You wonder what the ceiling for this group is.
Yeah, I think you're right. This is a football team right now that's playing with a lot of confidence. I like the way that they are progressing. We'll just have to see how far they can continue to progress and where it'll take them.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.